There's a new incentive to get the Waldo area rapist behind bars. More money. The reward for information leading to an arrest in the case has doubled, now $12,000.
It's great because what it allows us to do is then generate additional, through the media, through you guys, additional awareness about these particular cases, and that will then spawn additional tips to come into the hotline.
TIPS hotline says it's received as many as 500 calls about the serial rapes. Here's a sketch of the man police want to find. He's suspected in 5 rapes in and around the Waldo area. But the sketch is also leading to fears that vigilanteism may take place against African-American men. Fox 4's Leslie Carter is live in Waldo with that. Leslie?
Well, Phil, 2 concerns were expressed by African-American activists this afternoon. One, that Kansas City will be known as the kind of place where it's okay to run off a black man. And secondly, with the racial divide, that it'll be even harder to solve this string of rapes. To understand their concern.
Literally, parents are discussing, don't go to Waldo.
No, there's a manhunt for the so-called Waldo rapist who's attacked 5 women in their homes. And that has people on the lookout.
The fact that he was making a loop in Waldo and the fact that we've had these current crimes happening was suspicious.
That's the man we're calling Patrick. Fox 4's John Pepitone talked to him last Friday, the day after Patrick spotted a man he thought could be the rapist. With police dispatchers on the line, Patrick followed him to KCK, where the man, who was not the rapist, took a shot at his car.
The Caucasian community should say, hey, this isn't us.
Michael Fletcher, a city council candidate, and other activists say that vigilance is turning into vigilanteism.
Every mother is fearing for the life of her son, her husband, her brother.
Well, not every mother.
I think people are using common sense.
We met Laverne Teehee waiting on a bus. She's not telling her son to stay out of Waldo.
Because they have a description of the guy. So I don't think, we're in any danger walking around.
The activists disagree, say that description, that sketch, is too vague.
I really don't know what this man looks like. Light skin, dark skin is a big aesthetic for African Americans.
And they say alienating a segment of the population could reduce the chances of catching the rapist. So we wanted to talk with Patrick about his reaction to the activists, but we could not reach him. Kansas City, Missouri Police Department will not be commenting on this afternoon's newser. However, in a blog, Police Chief Jim Corwin writes that there's a lot of information out there about the Waldo rapist. He wants people to know that information and look for suspicious behavior that matches that info rather than just looking at skin color. Leslie Cardo, Fox 4 News, reporting live in Waldo.